guys, it's the Lovin Dubai show. Thank you so much for tuning in. We had a big show this Thursday morning. We had Noor from Love is Blind, and she gave us the reason why she hasn't actually done any interviews until now. We also spoke about Eminem and his upcoming gig in Abu Dhabi, what's happening at the point, and an influencer who put Dubai's safety to the test.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. Today's guest is Jason Johnson, the talent manager behind the highly anticipated FAB After-Race Concerts 2024, where the world's biggest superstars will light up the stage in Abu Dhabi. With a reputation for delivering unforgettable experiences, he is here to share what's in store for this year and what exciting plans they have for the future. Welcome!
That's a great intro. I got a little nervous. I'm like, is that me?
Yes, this is you. And we're talking about the event. We're so excited.
Yes.
So everyone's really excited for this event. Everyone's been talking about it. So tell us, what is the artist lineup like this year?
It's one of the best lineups we've put together this year. Super excited. It's very diverse. We have everything for everyone, essentially. Yeah. Starting with Peggy Gou, Teddy Swims, and then we have Maroon 5, we have Eminem and Muse. So I think this year's lineup caters to a wide variety of audience, and it reflects the growth in the F1 demographic. So excited about it, to be honest.
All genres, everyone's pleased.
All genres.
We're all excited. There's something for everyone. As someone who doesn't really enjoy concerts, I am excited about this one.
Yes.
The lineup is intense, and every year, like the branch is almost like higher and stuff. Like it's amazing. So, but what do you think is going to make this year a little bit different?
This year, we also have the Yasalam after parties, which is something new that we've launched as well. We have 2 DJs. We have Lost Frequencies and Mohammed Orhan. And again, just adding another layer to already an exciting proposition. And we're allowing people to, not only engage with the concerts, but there's the on-track events. There's also obviously the pit lane walks and the stuff that are related to F1. And then now we're having the after parties, and there's a slew of other offerings on Yas Island that I think people are going to be really wowed by this year, because we've kind of put a bigger effort into building out the Yasalam proposition for everyone. So yeah, I'm really excited for not only just the Yasalam concerts, but the after parties, and then all the activation Yas Island wide.
And speaking of the artists, the selection process is a tough decision.
Yes.
Really tough decision.
Yes.
But what made those artists stand out in your opinion? Why this year?
Yeah, I mean, for us, and I was talking to you guys a bit earlier, we start looking at artists, usually a year to 2 years in advance. We align with touring plans or whatever the artists have going on. We look at audience demographics and then align the music genres with the artists that we do select. It's a rigorous process because we go through availability, fees. We look at what makes the most sense. If the artist's been here, if the artist has been here, was it well received? If the artists haven't been here, would it be well received? And we just try to make sure that there's enough for everyone. But yeah, the process is we go through multiple iteration. I think this lineup is probably version 35. So yeah, we go through multiple process, but the main thing is try to align with the demographics that's coming or the demographic we know we want to cater to. And one of the biggest things for us is, we are seeing a lot more women into the F1 sport. Yeah. So Peggy Gou and all the artists that do cater to women is something that we're cognizant of, to make sure that we are catering to that demographic and looking at the younger demographics that's coming in as well. So we look at where everyone's coming from, what countries they're coming from into Abu Dhabi, and we try to cater to those audiences to make sure that there's something for everyone. But it's not easy.
Can we take a poll to decide to help you out, guys, or not?
Listen, I think every year we see the comments, and every year some of the names that we would love to have, they're either not available or it just doesn't work for the year that we're looking at. But we're very mindful of what everyone locally wants and what everyone internationally wants. So
I just leave a comment under the post?
You can. You can. Go ahead, by all means.
I'll just spam 10 comments.
It's fine. But I think this year we kind of achieved most of the requests that we've seen in the past as well.
I feel like everyone's really happy with the selection this year, and it's really
well received.
Excited for it.
Yeah, well received, and we've seen really good attendance reports coming in for the entire weekend. And again, the F1 race is as well sold out, and it's doing really well. So we do anticipate this to be one of the highest attended F1 Yasalam After-Race concerts.
It's everyone's weekend plans, honestly. Just talk to every single person and saying, I'm down at F1.
Yes.
It's such a massive event. Can you share, off the top of your head, any behind-the-scenes story about the preparation process?
Yeah, it's honestly I'm thankful of our team at Ethara. They work day in and day out, 24/7 essentially. We're all around the clock receiving calls at 12, 1 a.m. Just to make sure everything's done right. It's a strong team that has been doing it and delivering the show for the past 15 years, and I'm really thankful. They make my life easier, and it makes what we've kind of proposed to the artists easier. It takes a lot of preparation, not only from the production side, but the operations, logistics, our project management team. It's a all hands on deck, and it really is a team production. It's not just one person. It really takes everybody to do what they do well, and then in concert of everybody else. So it's full on. And we start planning the F1 After-Race concert. Essentially, we'll start probably around January, February in terms of the production elements that's needed, logistic elements, the booking of the hotels, all that stuff that was required. It starts the beginning of the year. So it's full on, 365 to produce, well, not 365, but essentially the full year to produce this event for this one weekend. And it takes a lot of team. I think there's probably, over 70, 80 people that are on this specifically. And then also the wider Ethara team, which is around 300 people. So it's full on hands on deck.
Honestly, you have to applaud you all for all this effort that you're putting into this.
Yeah, we do. Honestly, the guys and girls, they make everything that much smooth. The priority is health and safety for everyone, and then making sure everyone has a really good experience at the Yasalam After-Race concert.
It takes a village.
It really takes. It's a city at this point.
But we leave with smiles, we leave with happy faces, we leave with memories. So, for people who are attending for the first time this year, okay?
No.
Would you give them any tips to make the best out of their experience?
Yeah, I would encourage them to do a lot of the F1 stuff, the pit lane walk. I would encourage them to look at what's happening Yas Island wide. I would encourage them to go to a lot of the theme parks that are on Yas Island as well. And their ticket allows them access to these things. So I would look at the wider Yas Island program, because there's so much stuff that's happening, and there's so many things for everyone that I think if you're coming with your family, there's offerings for you at the theme park. If you're coming, with your friends from out of town, there's a lot of stuff happening in the nightlife activations, our after parties. So I think the best thing is to look at the programming for what's happening over the weekend, because there's a lot going on.
Gets you access to all.
Yes. Gives you access to everything. So one ticket, one access to everything, and that's a beautiful thing about the Yasalam ticket, the F1 ticket, is it gives you access to the Yas Island-wide activations.
But I think everyone wants front row seats. And as you said, there's a lot to do. It is not just one thing. But for fans that are wanting to upgrade their experience, what premium packages or exclusive opportunities would be available this year, or you would recommend? We
have a golden circle for the concerts. I believe the Eminem and Maroon 5 are already allocated, but we do have some remaining for Peggy Gou and Muse, and I think those are going to go fast. So if they do want to be at the front, get a premium access, it's a dedicated entry into the Etihad Park. They would have to upgrade to the golden circle, and that gives them a premium access and experience to the event.
So you said that you start planning the next concert a year before.
Yes.
Okay. So are there any new directions or concepts you're willing to explore for next year? Like a little bit of a teaser for people.
I think we've explored that in the last 5-6 years. Is we have multiple artists on one day, and that's a trend that will continue. I think we're moving towards this more as a festival, and you've seen that with the after parties. There's multiple artists that are throughout the weekend that we are deliberately programming. There's a lot of stuff happening on track, a lot of events also and concerts on track that's happening. And I think we'll continue with that trend. I think we'll continue to look at who's the next upcoming artist and make sure that we're catering to a demographic that we don't look at currently now, which is younger, and make sure that we're programming more for the women audience that we're seeing. The trend is to really just make this the biggest event across all F1s, to be honest, and that's what we pride ourselves on. It's the last race, and for us, it's the most exciting one. The fans that do love F1 and do come here for the F1 race always love that they get a high quality experience, and it's done really tastefully. So we'll make sure we continue to do so.
All right, before we wrap this up, I have a bit of a question for you. Okay, so of course, like you learn from like past experiences and stuff. Is there anything that you like learn from past experiences, obviously as a team, that you're taking with you to this year, making sure that it's better, that it's like, you know, top notch?
Yeah, there's so many. I'm just thinking about, because like with this event, it's always evolving. There's always something, you know, when we look at our past event reports, we look at what happened from a safety standpoint, we look at what happened from a customer journey standpoint, and we try to make sure that every year we're improving on those things. We do look at those as kind of key performance index for us to make sure that the client is happy, they're safe, and the performance is done well. I couldn't pinpoint one specific thing because there's so many layers on it. Our operations team have their own things that they look for, our production team. So there's a lot of variables that we do look at to make sure the event is not only like exciting, but it's safe and it operates well. And that's kind of like our primary focus, is to make sure that when you come, you're getting in safely, there's food for you to eat, there's not a long queue at these vendors that we have, and it's safe overall. So that's kind of the things that we prioritize to make sure everyone's safe and having a good time. And for me, that's also the biggest focus as well. So that's the thing we'll keep making sure that we improve on year and year.
I think everyone's excited. Is there anything you want to tell the audience to look forward to this year?
Get your tickets now. Follow us on Yasalam on their Instagram. And I think people will be really excited to see the shows that are coming.
Everyone's really excited for this.
Yeah, I can't speak much on it, but there's a few shows that I personally am excited to see, and just seeing the rehearsal videos and some of the productions, I think everyone will be really excited what's in store.
So this year is going to be super special?
This year is already super special.
So you know why this is confident.
Yeah, this year is already super special. Again, look at the lineup that we put together this year. Look at all the offerings. Again, the after parties, the Yas Island-wide activations, the theme parks, and all that stuff that's already happening. I think this year is definitely one of the marquee years that we've had, and I think we'll see that through our attendance, which is already, breaking records. So I'm excited for this to unfold.
You'll find us there.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'll be there.
Front and center, guys. This is Jason Johnson, the talent manager behind the highly anticipated FAB After-Race Concerts 2024. Get your tickets. You don't want to miss this. And obviously look forward to next year and the year after that and the year after that, because it's always going to be uphill from here. Inshallah. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys. See you.
Take care.